Mads, today I will teach you how to fill out BIR Form 1905. Recently, usong-uso na ang kasal at kasunod niyan, marami ang mag-a-update ng information nila, especially sa BIR. So here are the easy steps on how to fill it out para hindi na kayo maguluhan kasi 3 pages din ang form na ito. So mga Mads, this is how BIR Form 1905 looks like. The latest one, we have January 2018. I downloaded this from the Google and then of course BIR na website. So here are the parts that we need to fill out when updating for civil status. So we need to have part 1, the taxpayer information. We need to fill out taxpayer identification number or TIN. Of course, we have that one. And then next is your RDO code. For those who don't know their RDO code, you can search it in Google. Google will provide you with a code. And then number 3 is your contact number. Contact number, your working contact number should be provided in that. Next, we have number 4. We have registered name. So first is your last name, followed by your first name, middle, and your middle name. Next is part 2, reason, details of registration, information, update, or correction. We need to fill out number 5, replacement or cancellation of letter D. We need to put a check on letter D, the taxpayer identification number or TIN card. Next is move to number 6, other updates. Since we are updating civil status, we need to put a check on change of civil status. And then, yan lang po yung part 4, page 1 na ating lalagyan ng information. So, the other options there, the other boxes, just leave it blank. Okay, so next, let's move to page 2. Okay, this is how page 2 of BIR Form 1905 looks like. So we need to skip F, G, H. We will go directly to number 9. So this is the part only that we need to fill out on page 2. Number 9, the change of civil status. So there are my options dyan. We have from single to married or married to single. So depende kung ano applicable sa'yo. So for me, I have single to married. So we'll put check on single to married. And then next, letter A, your old name or your maiden name. Okay, we need to write first your first name, followed by your middle name, and then your last name. So when you are writing your first name, after first name, you skip one box, then before ka mo write sa mong middle name, then one box before you write your last name. Then letter B, you need to write your new name or your married name. So of course, the first one is also your first name, your middle name, your last name, and then if you have suffix, may suffix, you add the suffix of your partner, your husband, your spouse. Then letter C is the spouse information. You need to you need to put a check whether he is unemployed, employed locally, employed abroad, or engaged in business or practice of profession. Then you need to provide your spouse name. First is you need to provide his or her last name, and then first name, and then the middle name, and then the suffix if he has the suffix. Next is your spouse TIN. Okay, you provide your spouse TIN in those boxes. And for those who are employed, for your spouse employer's name, you need to fill then here last name, first name, middle name pa rin, and then or registered name for non-individual. And then you need to provide your spouse employer's TIN here. That's where you will stop because that's the end part of page 2. Now we are on the last page of Form 1905, so we need to skip this one. Number 10, we'll just go directly here. So declaration, this is the only part where we will fill out. Okay, the declaration part, just write your name, the taxpayer or the authorized representative or tax agent, your name here over your signature over the printed name, and then just write your title or position of signatory. Again, this is the only part for page 3 that you will be providing the information, and that's where that's already the end part of number 3. There's no need to write in here, so just provide that one. Again, I guess it's all for the filling out of BIR form 1905. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching.